Are in the kitchen with Dr. David. He is making mango jam tonight using Pomona's pectin, which requires a whole lot less sugar, which you really don't need much of with these mangoes. So the big challenge for David is carving out these huge flat seeds that are right in the middle of the mangoes. You can see that he's got to go all the way around it. Almost goes to the full circumference of the fruit, it seems. So it's kind of tricky sometimes to get underneath that and get that full seed out. But he's done hundreds of these this year, and in previous years, I guess counting thousands. There's the seed. Wow, isn't that a huge thing? Okay, you go, Guy. We'll check in for the next step of the process shortly.
Fruit is all taken out of the skins. We have this. I chop it. Mangoes have a lot of fiber in them, and so they're full of fiber. And so if you leave that in there, it just gets real fibrous as the jam. And so I chop it up in pieces, and I'll put it in the blender, and then I'll blend this up, and I'll put it into my pot that I'm making jam in. So I just need a little more to fill up, and then I'll be ready to go.
Okay, and then the next stop will be over to the stove with the pectin in it and lemons. What else do you put in it?
I'll put in
sugar,
some lemons,
a little bit of sugar.
A little bit of sugar, some lemons. Of course, the pectin. You got to put it in just right, though. You want to mix the pectin in with the sugar, and then you mix the calcium that goes with it. That helps the pectin harden or thicken. That goes in with the water. You just mix that in, and you can pour that in.
Okay. And I think the pectin that you're using has some calcium in it too, doesn't it?
The calcium is an additive that helps it thicken.
Okay, so instead of having to use so much sugar,
Yeah,
that calcium is very useful for a couple of reasons. All right, very good. Thank you, Dr. David. We'll check in with you in your last and final stage when you're ready to actually pour it into all of those beautiful jars. David, filling from the last of the huge vat that was filled with mango jam. Wow. He's been at this all evening. And how many do we have? Let's see what we've got over here. Wow! Look at all of those lovely jars filled with this amazing, beautiful food. Good job, Dr. David. All right. And checking out for now, perhaps you'll see some of these at the clinic. Stop on by.